they came and made camp because they were surrounded by water and they were safe, they were protected, and then bit by bit the city grew, and the name of that Celtic tribe was the Paris, and that's where we get the name Paris from. This is one of the most expensive areas to live in Paris because you are literally right in the very middle. So you'll see some apartments dotted around, and they don't look very big, but believe me, they're very expensive. Next to the La Chapelle over here, this imposing looking building is the Courts of Justice. So if you've done something really, really bad in Paris, this is where they bring you. It's like the highest, it's like the Supreme Court, if you like. It's the highest court in France. And behind there, on the right-hand side, is an old prison, which is where Marie Antoinette and Louis the 18th were. Louis XVI, were held for execution during the French Revolution. It's called the Conciergerie. Now we're going to walk this way in a moment, and I'm going to stop in front of the Cathedral of Notre Dame with a beautiful facade, and I'm going to give you a couple of minutes of explanation there and give you a few pointers and guidance, and tell you a little bit about Gothic architecture so you know what you're looking at, and you can impress your friends with your knowledge of flying buttresses when you get home, or maybe not impress them with that. So follow me, and we're going to stop in front of the cathedral. I want to give you this word of warning now as well. This is, if you're going to get pickpocketed, it's going to happen here. This is where gypsies and pickpockets operate. When you go around the sides, you'll see there's these Gothic flying buttresses. So make sure you go around the side.
That's cool. Did you learn about a flying buttress?
Yeah, see, you can find St. Denis in there, yeah. The picture says Paris. Top thing. You going to talk about Charlemagne? Oh, yeah. The guy over there on the horseback was Charlemagne, who was not the first king of France, but he was one of the Holy Roman emperors who kind of controlled a lot of Europe. And he introduced the education system, actually, to Europe. Before that, there wasn't really such a thing as schools. It was mostly the church. But he introduced the idea of education. So that's why he's honoured over there.
Charlemagne means Charles the Great in French. Okay. Also, when you go inside the church, remember it's an active church, and you'll see a rope line. Once you go in front of the rope line there, you got to. First of all, you have to be quiet in general. But you can walk around inside here. But once you go inside the rope line, be very respectful.
This is our head coach, Coach Goran. He played quarterback at the University of Florida. He was a good guy. He made the trip worthwhile, and yeah, he was a good coach. So it was an honor to play for him.
It is amazing. I mean, what you see, that's all done by hand. Okay, stained and individually leaded, each piece of glass. It's truly amazing. And hats off.
Hats.
Oh, yeah, go inside. Take your hats off.
Absolutely. I make the time 10 after 4. I would suggest we meet back here at 5:15.
Okay, everybody got that? Right here at 15 past 5.
So you've got an hour and 5 minutes. Here we go.
You taking it? Yeah, we are visiting the Louvre.
That we are. Watchful.
It will be interesting. Everyone, like a lot of people here drive motorcycles and mopeds and stuff. It's not like back at home.
Here we're about to visit the Grand Louvre, or the Louvre Museum. It was created as a fortress built in the 12th century under King Philip II, and remnants are still visible. You'll see a little bit of those later in the clip.
I don't know if they're tourists or they just like to hang out in the Louvre. Not everything.
No, I think I've never not seen it.
This is only the second time I've had this with me. Or like second or third. This is the joke starter team. On and off the field. Wow. I can't really see it on the camera, but y'all will see what I'm looking at in a second. It's this huge pyramid.
So right here in front of me is the Louvre Pyramid, which is a large glass and metal pyramid surrounded by 3 smaller pyramids in the main courtyard of the Louvre Palace. It serves as the main entrance to the Louvre Museum, and it was completed in 1989 and has quickly become one of the landmarks in Paris.
I fell asleep on the train.
This is the glass joint, the cube.
What's it called?
It's like the cube joint. I don't really know what it's really called.
Hey, what's that? What's this called? It's called the Louvre?
No, this joint.
Oh. And then
Yeah, I was pretty intrigued by this machine cleaning off the windows of the pyramid.
cleaning it off.
Oh, that's dirty.
What's dirty?
Oh, when you push them into that water.
Who? Oh, this is heavy. It's crazy. Now we are inside of the big pyramid. Apparently it has 666 panes of glass. This is Mike Brown.
Part 2.
Another jokester on the team, on and off the field.
That documentary, dog.
Cause I get a grade credit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Give my man an A. He deserves it.
This was the original castle, or what they think it looked like. And around here are the walls of the actual castle. These are the 12th century walls of the castle's foundation, which are apparently a couple inches thick, or a couple feet thick.
Yeah, so these walls are part of the remnants that I was talking about earlier. This is part of the fortress that Philip II built in the 12th century. So it was pretty cool.
Alright, my man Will is gonna work the camera, Mr. Prop.
Alright, so this is like the walls that they used to have in here before they renovated. Thick stuff. Here's director number 1 over here taking pictures.
Yeah, holding the camera is Will Emery from CHA. He clearly wasn't as good with the camera as me, but he managed. So thanks a lot, Will.
Yup. Arizona boys never care about your camera. What's that? Oh,
That would be like a toilet or something.
I guess so.
You gotta show this to Mr. Aviv. Mr. Aviv would let us.
Who's who?
My French teacher.
Oh.